Are you tired of checking your Pi Network app every day, only to see your KYC still pending? Frustrated that your mainnet migration hasn't happened yet, while others are already celebrating? Still wondering when, or if, Pi will finally have real, usable value? And here's the real kicker. Could it be that powerful players, the so-called Pi whales, are pulling the strings behind the scenes, while everyday pioneers like you are left in the dark? If you've been asking yourself any of these questions, you're not alone. And you're definitely in the right place. In this video, I'll expose the hard truths behind Pi network delays, explain what's really happening with KYC and migration, and reveal how a small group is silently controlling the direction of the Pi economy. Stay with me. What you're about to hear may change how you see Pi forever. But before we dive deep into this eye-opening information, I need you to do something for me. If you're interested in this video and want to support the Pi community, write in the comments Pi Network to the Moon, along with your country name and flag. This will help me understand where our amazing Pi family is watching from around the world. Also, make sure to hit that like button if this video helps you understand what's really going on with Pi Network. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and ring the notification bell, because I share the most important Pi Network updates that you won't find anywhere else. Let me start with some shocking news that just came out. Did you know that as of July 2025, Pi Network has been in development for over 6 years? 6 years! And yet, millions of pioneers are still stuck in the same endless loop of waiting for KYC approval and mainnet migration. But here's what's really happening behind the scenes that the whales don't want you to know. While regular pioneers like you and me are waiting patiently for our KYC approval, certain groups of people, let's call them the insider whales, already have their systems set up and ready to go. These whales have been preparing for months, maybe even years, for the moment when Pi finally launches. They have their trading systems ready, their wallets prepared, and their buying power loaded. And when Pi finally goes live, guess who's going to benefit the most? Not the regular pioneers who have been mining faithfully every day. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the KYC process. Are you one of the millions of pioneers still waiting for your KYC slot? Are you frustrated because you submitted your documents months ago, but still haven't heard anything back? Here's the truth that nobody is talking about. The KYC process isn't just about verifying your identity, it's about controlling the supply of Pi tokens that will enter the market. Think about it. If everyone got their KYC approved at the same time, what would happen to the price when Pi finally launches? The whales know this. They understand that by controlling the KYC approval rate, they can control how many people will have access to their Pi tokens when the mainnet finally goes live. This gives them a massive advantage because they can accumulate more Pi at lower prices before the regular pioneers even get access to their own tokens. Even if you're lucky enough to get your KYC approved, you're still not done. You then have to wait for your tokens to migrate to the mainnet. And this is where things get really interesting. Do you know what happens to your Pi tokens while they're waiting to be migrated? They're sitting in a digital limbo where you can't use them, sell them, or transfer them. But here's the million-dollar question. Who benefits from having millions of Pi tokens locked up and unavailable? The answer is simple. The whales. While your tokens are stuck in migration, the whales are free to manipulate the market with their already migrated tokens. They can create artificial scarcity, control the price, and position themselves for maximum profit when the floodgates finally open. Now, let's talk about something that's been confusing many pioneers, the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. Have you been wondering what GCV really means? Have you been told to hold your Pi and wait for GCV to be established? Here's what they're not telling you about GCV. This concept is being used as a way to convince pioneers to hold their tokens instead of selling them when Pi finally launches. But think about this logically. Who benefits when millions of people decide to hold their tokens instead of selling them? The whales benefit because this creates artificial scarcity in the market. When supply is low and demand is high, prices go up. And guess who will be ready to sell their tokens at these artificially high prices? The same whales who convinced you to hold. Now, let me reveal the whale strategy that's been hidden from the Pi community. The whales are using a three-step approach to maximize their profits from Pi network. Step 1. Accumulate. While regular pioneers are focused on daily mining, the whales are accumulating Pi through multiple accounts, referral systems, and early access programs. They're building massive Pi portfolios while you're earning small amounts through regular mining. Step 2. Control. The whales are influencing the narrative around Pi network. They're the ones promoting the hold forever mentality. They're the ones spreading rumors about Pi reaching impossible prices like $100 or $1,000 per token. They want you to hold while they prepare to sell. Step 3. Exit. When Pi finally launches and the price reaches their target levels, the whales will start selling their massive holdings. They'll take profits while regular pioneers are still holding, waiting for even higher prices that may never come. So, what can you do to protect yourself from whale manipulation? First, stay informed about Pi Network's real progress. Don't rely on hype and rumors. Look for official announcements, technical updates, and verifiable information. Second, manage your expectations. Pi Network might be valuable, but it probably won't make you rich overnight. Set realistic goals and don't invest more time and energy than you can afford to lose. Third, diversify your cryptocurrency activities. Don't put all your focus on Pi Network. Learn about other cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and the broader crypto market. The bottom line is this: the whales are playing a sophisticated game while many pioneers are playing with hope and emotions. The whales are treating Pi Network as a business opportunity with calculated risks and realistic expectations. They're not falling for the hype and unrealistic price predictions. If you want to succeed in the Pi Network ecosystem, you need to think like a whale. You need to be informed, realistic, and strategic. You need to ask critical questions and make decisions based on facts, not emotions. If this video opened your eyes to what's really happening with Pi Network, please show your support by hitting the like button. This helps me reach more pioneers who need to hear this information. And remember, if you're interested in this video, write in the comments Pi Network to the moon along with your country name and flag. I love seeing where our amazing Pi family is watching from around the world. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell because I'll continue sharing the truth about Pi Network that the whales don't want you to know. I'll keep you informed about real progress, realistic timelines, and smart strategies for dealing with whale manipulation. Also, share this video with other pioneers who need to hear this information. Many people in the Pi community are still being fooled by whale tactics, and they need to know the truth. In my next video, I'll reveal even more shocking information about Pi Network's development timeline and show you exactly how to track real progress versus marketing hype. You won't want to miss it. Until then, stay informed, stay realistic, and don't let the whales trick you into making emotional decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.